Hey up everybody, Betty's back. Right, it's Sunday, so it's a nice easy one, and I'll be making a Herby chicken stew with dumplings. So I'll show you the ingredients. Okay, so we have 1 leek, which I'm going to wash and trim shortly. 1 carrot, which will be chopped up. 1 onion will be chopped up. 600 grams of potatoes, peeled and cut into cubes. A tin of butter beans. 50 grams of fresh spinach. 2 chicken breasts. Some thyme, about a teaspoon. 1200 mils of chicken stock, that's 3 stock cubes. I think this lemon goes into for the dumplings, right? And for the dumplings, we've got 5 to 6 tablespoons of water, 3 egg yolks, some baking powder, 150 grams of self-raising flour, the juice of half a lemon, some fry oil, salt and pepper, and that's your lot. So we'll get cracking. Right, so I was going to do this in the slow cooker, but I've changed my mind, decided to do it on the hob method. So I've got some olive oil in my pan, just warming up. And the first thing I'm going to do is saute or brown off my chicken for about 5 minutes or so, till it gets a bit of colour on it. Basically, I want it on a medium-high heat, so I'm just going to take it up a little bit. I'll come back when these are done. Okay, so it's had 5 minutes. So I'm now going to go in with onions, and the leeks. And there we go. Good next. So again, I'm just going to sweat these down for about 5 minutes. So I'll come back shortly, guys. So that's had its 5 minutes. So I'm now going to go in the carrots, potatoes, and the thyme. Got a bit of a mix. Okay. So it's now in with our 1200 mils of stock, chicken stock. In we go. Lovely jubbly. Beautiful. So I'll give that a bit of a stir. Make sure it's all well combined. So I'm going to bring that up to the boil, turn it down and let it simmer for 1 hour. As you can see, that is now coming to the boil, so I'm going to turn that down, on with the lid, and set the alarm for 1 hour's time. Okay, in the meantime we'll crack on with the dumplings. Okay, so it's now time to make the dumplings. So I'm going to put 1/4 teaspoon of baking powder, sift it. There we go. And our self-raising flour, again, into there. And we'll just sift it through. couple of lumps in there, as you can see. There we go. Right, I want just some normal salt, a little pinch of salt and pepper into there. There we go. A little bit more. Could have used white pepper, but hey, what the heck. So it's in with our 3 egg yolks. Going to go into there. Get as much of it out as I can. That'll be. And we'll just mix this together with a fork to start with. Get it in there. It's already starting to form like a breadcrumb consistency, which is what we're after. That's basically, instead of the fat, the egg yolk. You should use lard or butter, or the egg yolk is the fat in this. Right, so I'm going to have to go in with my hands now. Hander, so I've got a cut on the other one, so I'm going to avoid that. And I'm just rubbing it together like you would when you're making pastry. So it's a breadcrumb consistency, and that's pretty good. Feels very crummy. Make sure it's all combined there. I'm going to go in with the water. There's 5 to 6 tablespoons the recipe calls for. So I'm just going to put in a little bit of the thyme and start bringing it together. Sticky. More water. That's it, it's coming together now. That's gone quite sticky, so I guess that is enough water in there. I'm just going to clean that off. Right, so I'm going to form that into 6 balls, and I'll come back to you. Okay, so that has now had an hour. So I'm now going to go in with my butter beans, which I have rinsed and drained. They're going into that. Along with our half a lemon juice into that. And our spinach is now going into there as well. So I'm going to get that into there and just let that wilt. There we go, it's starting to go down. I'm going to attempt to put the dumplings on top of here. I can get them out of the bowl. I should be able to. out and putting them in here. Doesn't really matter what shape they are, but they'll swell up in there. Yeah, they've been in the fridge for about half an hour or so. These should fluff up quite nicely. I'm not bothered about the shape of them, to be quite honest. It's what they taste like that matters. I'll get one more in there. Six dumplings. All ready to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. That's it. Okay. So, lid back on and let that simmer for 15 to 20 minutes. Okay, so there we go. All done. Dumplings have risen, quite fluffy. You could put them into an oven and crisp them off at the top, but I'm not going to bother. I'm going to have them soft like that. The only thing I've got left to do is put some chopped parsley over the top. Sprinkle it over the top. And there we have it. Look at that. Right, we'll just let this, I'll turn it off and then it'll be taste testing time. Look at that. Just going to let it cool down just a little bit. As you can see, there's steam coming right off that. So, I'll be back in a second for triple tea time. Okay, triple tea time. Let's get stuck in. A bit of potato. Try the soup bit first. It's still a bit warm like, but well, that's nice. It's really wet and miserable outside, so this is just what's required. I forgot to say I did season this soup. I just didn't show it and I forgot. I should have shown it on camera, but I have seasoned the soup. Wow, that's nice. Just trying to find a bit of chicken. Ah, there we go. Butter beans, it's made the soup and the potatoes made the soup go real creamy. It's just, well, it's really, really comforting soup, like I say, on a miserable day. Wait, I'm going to try a bit of this dumpling. There we go, you can see it's a bit fluffy in the middle. Make sure it's cooled down a bit. Nice bouncy light texture, really nice. Have another bite of that. Big bit of chicken this time. Right. So if you like the look of that, give it a go. It's a proper comforting sort of soup that you need on a miserable, horrible Sunday afternoon. So yeah, once again, thanks for watching, liking, subscribing, commenting. Keep them all coming, the comments coming, and the recipe ideas. Yeah, we try and read and write down as many recipe requests as we can. If you haven't subscribed, please consider doing so. Both our channels really helps us, and keep the likes up as well, because that also helps a lot. So we will catch you guys very, very soon. Thanks for watching and enjoy the rest of your weekend. And we'll see you soon.